Yes, people, welcome to another Chelsea live stream. I can't believe we're doing two in a row, back to
Mm-hmm.
back, less than 24
Mm-hmm.
hours in a very, very long time last done
Yep.
this. Um, but we are here. We'll be reacting to the fixture list for Chelsea. Obviously, your boy's a bit ill, so
Mm-hmm.
apologies. Syndrome will be taking over majority of the stream. But yeah, everyone that's tuning in, keep liking the video, subscribing, hitting the bell notification. And let us know your thoughts on opening day reaction. Chelsea against Man City at home. Maresca against Pep. Two former buddies, two former teammates. Sindri, how are you, first of all?
Well, I'm good. Thanks for asking. Of course, I hope you feel better soon. So, yeah, it's not looking good. First game of the season. Like this is like I talked about this with Alfred as soon as I saw it. This is 3 years in a row where opening game is against a top six opponent. Like United, where it got battered 4-0, and then it was Liverpool where it drew, and now it's Manchester City. So are we gonna play Arsenal next year in the opening round, or Tottenham, or another big six team? Of course, I found it's annoying and also a good thing at the same time, meeting one of the six teams at the beginning of the season,
Yeah.
because they haven't really hit the ground running. Like we saw that with Liverpool again when we played them, they weren't really that good. Um, but it's the same for us. Maybe we haven't really figured everything out with Maresca and stuff like that. So it's both a win-win. It's both a win and lose situation, meeting a good opponent or top six opponent in the first game.
Yeah. I mean, you'd rather see City now than when they're fired up. If I'm
Yeah,
being honest,
yeah,
I'd rather see City now. Maybe we can get a lucky result. You know, no one's
yeah.
going to be 100%. Like you said, it's a win. It's not. I wouldn't say it's a loss at all.
Yeah.
Obviously, on paper, it is worrying to face City. They've won the league 4 times in a row. We get
Hmm.
that, but you know how City are. They don't really hit the gear running immediately.
Yeah,
It
that's
takes
true.
a few games,
That's true.
so it's not the worst. I wouldn't want City first, but it's not the worst. At least we're home. If we were away, then I might have
Yeah.
been a bit worried. But at home,
Yeah.
first game of the season, the fans get behind everyone,
Hmm.
and hopefully we get like a positive result, man. But yeah, I mean, look, City first day of the season, we have Wolves the following weekend away. I went to this one last season. I might have to go
Hmm.
again. I don't mind that one. And then we
Well,
have Crystal
mm,
Palace at home. That's the three games
yeah.
in the City, Wolves, and Palace. I think that's decent. I don't think that's.
Yeah, that's I would say that's better than what we had last year. I felt like our opening fixtures was a lot harder last year, in my opinion. I can't remember who we faced again, but yeah, yeah. Hey, but if we go to the Wolverhampton game, can you see if that Pedro Lima guy that they just hijacked from us is good if he's gonna start?
Oh wait, hang on. Is it confirmed they've taken him?
I think it's confirmed because I from what I searched up yesterday after we talked about it, that they like we paid them uh it's 9.5 million in total
Yeah,
or something like that, but he was then going to go transfer to Strasbourg,
mm,
um with potential to coming to Chelsea. Not confirmed or anything that he would come.
yeah,
But of course Wolverhampton are going to pay 10 million, so a little bit more than what we are paying, and they are guaranteeing him Premier League football,
there you go.
which of course is more lucrative than going to our like sister club, and then you have potential to come here. But don't forget, yes, he's 17, but he's like 3 years younger than Malo Gusto, who is again like 3 years younger than Reece James again.
Mm,
So, and we have, I would say we have the right back position sorted for the future. Of course, if Reece James can stay fit, and the same with Gusto, because they're both a little bit injury prone, but there's still competition there. That's why we have seen so many right backs leave Chelsea. Like recently, we had both uh, Lamptey and Livramento leave for
yeah,
because they wouldn't get into the team.
No, it's very, very good points. I mean, the main question here is whether Reece James can definitely stay fit or for
Mhm.
most of the season. That's yet to see. I think last season the max he went through was like 7 games in a row before an injury, then an injury, then an injury, or whatever
Yeah,
happened to him.
yeah,
So Gusto has been fantastic.
yeah. Of
I have
course.
one of my favorite players, one of the best players that I saw last season
Mm,
personally, along
hmm.
with Cole Palmer. So yeah, I mean, look, we know what the Chelsea policy is. I mean, we sign players, youngsters, we put them to a sister club, we try and boost them up. If they're really, really good, they might get a chance at Chelsea, but if not, we sell them for profit.
Hmm.
That's the honest truth. He's seen it. He's been guaranteed football. Maybe when he goes Wolves and we need to sign someone like him, we'll pay the extra money there. That's literally
Yeah,
what a
yeah,
Chelsea would do. That's what we do.
yeah, and of course, 17 years old, and arguably maybe guaranteed first team football at Wolverhampton at such a young age can be. Of course, it will be a huge step up for him, but yeah, it's lucrative.
Bring on Wolves. Bring on Wolves. Let's finish them, man. Let's finish those
Yeah,
guys.
yeah. Hopefully, you can get a revenge on what happened last time at the Molineux. And
Exactly.
did we drew with them or did we lose twice to Wolverhampton?
I
Because
think we lost double.
yeah, yeah. So hopefully, you can beat them.
Yeah. So let's get through some of the fixtures. I mean, look, I'll
Mhm.
run it through all of it, and then we'll come back to the top and go through them. So we
Yeah.
have City at home, Wolves away, Palace at home, Bournemouth away, West Ham away, Brighton at home in September, and then we have quite a few difficult games in a row with Forest at home, Liverpool away, Newcastle home, United away, Arsenal home. Those 5 games a bit saucy between the mid-October to the start of November. We have Leicester away, Aston Villa home, Southampton away, Tottenham away in December. We've got Brentford home, Everton away, and then we have on Boxing Day Fulham at home. So yes, we at the moment we're not playing on Christmas Eve like we did
Yeah.
last time
Hmm.
against
Wolves.
Wolves, and now
Hmm.
we have Ipswich Town away, which Matt J. Bull has contacted me already. He's very keen on going home and away, and his family supports Ipswich. So yeah, we'll be very excited to see that.
Yeah.
Crystal Palace away in New Year's. So we're not playing New Year's Day. We're playing on the Saturday for once. Usually we play every
Yeah,
week.
the Sunday before New Year. Yeah.
Yeah. So Bournemouth at home, Wolves home, Man City away, West Ham at home, Brighton away, Villa away, Southampton home. I mean, these are decent fixtures in Feb to
Hmm.
March, except for Arsenal away and then Tottenham home. But we've got a break, international break, I believe, in between, unless it's
Yeah.
um, away, and then we've got Ipswich at home in April, Fulham, Everton at home, Liverpool. Okay, so the ending's quite scary. We've got May the 3rd, Liverpool at home, Newcastle away. Our final game of the season will be United at home, and then Forest away. Unfortunately, it won't be a final day in the Premier League to win the trophy at Stamford Bridge. No, I'm joking. But you know what I mean? It's not going to be the final game.
We can maybe win it at United against United at home though,
No,
and we can
no,
lift
no, we're
it
not
there.
winning it, bro. We're not winning it. But let's go through some of these fixtures. So we discussed earlier the game after City is quite decent, throughout August to September to
Mm,
mid-October, where we start to see the change. Liverpool away, Newcastle home, United away, Arsenal home. I think if we pick up the majority of points beforehand, we could see some games which won't be a massive hit. What do you think? Am
yeah.
I looking too much into it?
Nah, I think if we can get a big run, like pick up a lot of the, like you said, a lot of the points against, like after City game, if you pick up a lot of the points there and have a good run of form, and Maresca is proving to be the main man, like the coach that can say maybe in the future win us a title, from how he plays. And like I don't know really how we will play on the Maresca. Like we haven't even seen a preseason game yet, and we already know the fixture to the Premier League. So it will be interesting now that he can try to prepare. Like from what I've heard, he really likes to look at like the matches of opponents and stuff like that, so he can prepare himself, maybe see how they are doing tactically and stuff like that. But yeah, I think of course those are maybe the toughest like games in a row in our fixture list this season.
Mm.
But it's also good to have so many of, say, our top six, or let's say top seven, like I would say the European positions. Like so many of them are going to maybe challenge. I don't know how Newcastle will do this season. Of course, they dropped off last year a little bit after finishing fourth. So yeah, it's a good thing to get a lot of those fixtures out of the way early, and then because then we can see how we're doing, and then if we then continue to progress against the smaller teams, maybe we can be top four or be up there.
Yeah, no, it's very, very true. I mean, the thing is, though, in the past, I've seen Chelsea start well and then fall off in the October, November
Mm,
period. It's like it's like bad luck for us usually. I mean, this was under the old ownership. I remember 2012-13 season, we started well. The Massa, Oscar, Hazard season,
mm,
where we started really, really well, and then we had very, very difficult games in October to November, and we fell off.
yeah.
Obviously, we can't ever say Chelsea will do really, really bad in this, or we will do very, very good. We have to see how we start the season. But I
Mm,
always say this: results, positive results, always bring out the best of confidence and mentality. You don't have to play the best, but you always
it,
win in the end if your mentality is
yeah,
correct.
like you said there, like we could just see from our last seven fixtures in the league, like we went 5 games in a row with a victory at to end the season. Of course, when you pick up those games, and then I wouldn't say we were playing well, but we just kept on scoring and creating chances, and then we won the games.
Yeah,
And that's what matter, especially with a, of course, this is a very young team, so they will be fired up. Of course, some of the players will have to prove themselves and take up leadership, like some of the leadership roles now, because Thiago Silva is gone now, so we don't have his experience and leadership skills to rely on how he will do both on the bench and on the field. So we need to see someone else step up as the leader, or some of the players stepping up as leaders in the team, taking up the players, picking them up and demanding more of them, because that's what the old players like Lampard, Terry, Drogba, Czech, Cole, they were the ones demanding everything from the younger players. Now someone else needs to demand this from our new players and the players they have now.
yeah, no, well said. Definitely, we need leaders to now step up for sure. Let's see in this squad who can definitely step up. Chelsea have given a section to Ipswich Town. Mr. Matt Jable's guys, the Blues face newly promoted Ipswich for the first time on Sunday, 29th of December. We then host the Tractor Boys towards the end of campaign on Saturday, 12th of April. Frank Lampard scoring a goal here. The last time we faced them in the FA Cup 2011, winning 7-0. Hopefully, we can see something like that again. but
We never know if we don't even know how our lineup will be and who will play for us. So we never know what will happen.
yeah, for sure. I mean, look, London derbies, we're scheduled to face Arsenal on the 9th of November, and then away trip nearly a month later on 7th of December. We then travel to the Emirates on the 15th of March, where they'll bottle their season yet again. And the reverse fixture with Spurs will be a midweek clash set for August 2nd of April,
April, yeah, yeah, Wednesday, yeah,
Wednesday. So
yeah.
that's basically it, man. That's the fixture list for us. I mean, look, is there anything else to add you want to add on here, Syndrome, before we look at some Chelsea news?
Yeah, not really. I'm excited for the season. Of course, now we have pre-season to begin with first. Excited for that.
Mm.
So
By the
yeah.
way, who are we playing in preseason? I've not even looked at it properly.
Let's see.
Are we going away to
We're
like
going to
America
the
and stuff,
States. Yeah, we're
or
going to the States. So we're
okay,
playing like the 25th of July. We're playing Wrexham.
as always? I love that
Yeah.
one.
The 27th, apparently just 2 days later, we're playing Celtic.
What in America?
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh, and then we are playing America, like the I think it's Mexican team
Yeah.
on the 31st of July. On the 3rd of August, like just 2 weeks approximately before facing them, we're playing as Manchester City.
As all? No way.
Yeah, and then the last preseason game, 6th of August, is against the reigning European champions or Champions League winners, Real Madrid.
Oh wow.
So we have some good preseason fixtures. Of course, Wrexham, I would say, is just fun because of everything going on with Wrexham in the news and stuff like that. That's an exciting
So
one.
wait, all of these games are in America.
Yes,
The Madrid ones all and City ones.
yes.
Okay. And then we have Premier League 2 weeks later or 1 week later.
Like 12 days after the Real Madrid game. Yes.
Okay. Very, very interesting to hear that. Thank you, Agent Sindre, for that
Yeah,
confirmation.
I can check. I will also check the Manchester City. Yeah, their last preseason game is actually against us on the 3rd. So they will have 15. They will have 3 more days to recover from, like, the traveling and stuff like that. And I think also they are, like, the fixtures are more on the same, like, area, because we've seen from the last couple of times that with all the traveling, because United States are so big. So yeah.
Mm.
It's in Wrexham is in California.
Yeah.
Celtic is in Indiana. Club America is in Atlanta, eller Georgia. Cities in Ohio, Columbus, and then Real Madrid is in North Carolina.
Nice. I'm sure we'll see some of our
Yeah, I think that's
Chelsea American
all.
friends out there. Just CFC, PD Blues, a couple others out there. I'm sure we'll see them traveling to these games. Cool. We will leave the fixtures there. That's our reaction, people, to the Premier League that had come out today. If you haven't already bought your Chelsea memberships, you can now buy them today as well, officially. As soon as the fixtures come out, they are available to buy. So go and check that out as well. So, do we have any further Chelsea news since we last spoke, Sinjo? Is it just the same old?
Um,
I'll be real with you. I was just going to do a quick reaction to this, unless there's news we can see. I'll try and load up as well and see if there's anything else. I'm looking at CSEPYS. If we've got anything. Oh,
oh,
Chelsea have been put off by Solanke's 65 million release clause. I'm not really surprised. Am I?
yeah,
Like,
yeah, same. Apparently, of course, this is not a transfer news, but our former Chelsea defender Ryan Bertrand has now retired from football.
congratulations to the Champions League winner.
Yeah, he got his. I think he's only one to have his debut in the Champions League, in the Champions League final, and win it.
Yeah. What a stat. Can't hate that stat.
Yeah,
The news here, Chelsea have been given the go-ahead to speak to Michael Olise. Olise is Chelsea's priority target. Cole Palmer is expected to play a more number 10. Yes, this is what I'm talking. This is all I want to see. I want to see this. I'm happy about this.
yeah. So apparently Lavia is training for himself now and looking ready to get back on the field. That's always good to hear. Of course, he will feel like he will like some of the players now will more feel like new signings. I think Nkunku this season will feel like a new signing because we didn't see a lot of him last season, and if we can get almost a full season out of him, that's good. Lavia will feel like a new signing. I think also Wesley Fofana will like again maybe feel like a new signing when he comes back because we have missed him for so long. So hopefully we can just have these players not get injured during preseason, especially long-term injuries.
Yeah. Just quickly, this is embarrassing. Ian Martin could be part of the John Duran negotiation, but
Yeah,
Chelsea are clear. They value him at 35 million release cost.
yeah.
If this goes ahead, that Ian Martin is part of this deal, that is probably one of the worst transfer sagas I've seen. I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah, I completely agree. Like Madsen is like we saw. Of course, he was unlucky in the Champions League final. Of course, made a mistake to cause Real Madrid's second goal in the really late in the game. But he's of course we've seen him from the time at Burnley and the time at now Dortmund. He's a quality player. It's just Poch didn't really trust him at left back, and he showed him what we were missing out on at Dortmund because he was quality for them. And yeah, I think he should actually be worth more than 35 million after the loan he had.
Exactly. I don't know how
Like,
many years left on this contract
I
there
think,
is, but
yeah, that's true. That's also true.
it could be lower because of that, I think. But yeah, as you said, he had a very, very good season. We also had Chelsea. Whilst I'm talking tonight, are really pushing to agree personal terms with Elisa. We need to be patient, but Chelsea are really, really
Yeah.
pushing to get this sorted on personal terms.
Mhm.
Uh,
Apparently, this is not, of course, Chelsea ready. When Kylian Mbappe is out for the rest of the group stage,
no way.
he broke his nose against Austria yesterday. So
I think yeah,
he will not be featuring for France until the knockout stage.
yeah, yeah.
So I've also seen, of course, I don't know how reliable some of the sources are from what I'm seeing on there on Twitter, but if we don't sign John Duran, we're apparently going to move to Evan Ferguson.
Oh no, no, no. How much
Like
money have we spent on this stuff, man?
I think Brighton will just try to do what they did with Caicedo and Cucurella. Just like there's something that's clearly like wrong here because some teams can sign players like McAllister who arguably had a better season than Caicedo for ha- a big part like 35 million, and some teams have to pay like a new world record.
1,800. Yeah,
Yeah, so I don't want to make deals with Brighton anymore because they are just rinsing off of us for money.
they are
And
laughing at us right now.
yeah, and like of course Cucurella had a little bit of a resurgence in the latter part of the season, but still, and he's doing well at the Euros. He was, of course, people are questioning why on earth are they starting Cucurella over a left back like Alejandro Grimaldo, who had a brilliant season for Leverkusen. Well, in my opinion, I would say that's because Grimaldo is more of a wing back. Uh, he plays in a completely different system than to what Cucurella is, and Cucurella is better defensively.
No, definitely. Definitely.
So, and he showed people, the doubters, uh, in the game that he played well, and he also saved a goal with a block. So yeah, he played well, and glad to glad to hear that he's doing well, and of course got called up. But selling Matson will or involving him in a swap deal is a mistake. Then I would rather just sell him altogether
Exactly.
because that's at least good, like money in because he's an academy player. that will look good on a PRSV or something like that.
Yeah. No, it
So
definitely definitely makes
yeah,
sense for sure.
apparently the deal with John Duran could also collapse because of Aston Villa insisting on player swap on Chelsea, and Chelsea don't want to player swap.
That's crazy.
So yeah, I hope it happens because
Yeah, no, I genuinely hope that deal fails. Like, I don't want to see, no disrespect, but I don't want to see him at a football club if, especially the money that they're looking at or the value that they're looking at, for
hmm
sure. Like, no way. But look, Sindri, I'm
yeah
gonna wrap up here.
yeah
I need to go back to work. Man's feeling a bit ill.
yeah of
Appreciate
course
you making time. You messaging me at 8 a.m. Good morning.
yeah
I like that. I like that, man. I like that little. Let's go. What's going on? What are we doing today? You know what? I like
yeah.
that. I respect that.
I need to check if you were awake and also if you're up for an early stream.
I woke up at 9, bro. I was so ill.
Yeah, no, I like you when you message me. I completely understand that, and of course, it's good that you now are feeling a little bit better and we're down to stream. So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. No, it's true. It's true. But look, thank you for tuning in. The next 3 days, if we stream, it will be after like 8 p.m., 9 p.m. UK time.
yeah,
Because I'll be
that
at
sounds
work
good.
in the office. So yeah,
Yeah,
appreciate your help. Everyone that's
yeah, no
tuning in,
problem.
like the video, subscribe, and hit the notification. I know it's an early stream. Maybe not many people that usually view our channel watch at this
hmm
time. Hopefully, you guys can watch this after. But back to normal in the next couple streams after 8 p.m. See you guys soon.
Yeah, take care,
Peace.
guys.
Of the chills.